Hi, my name is Annette Miller. I'm from the Hoover Foster community in West Oakland, California. I'm a community organizer in West Oakland. I support my community by being in different spaces and by partnering with different organizations that's also doing the work that this community wants to do. There's been a lot of like community members like Carol Fifes, which is District 3 city council member right now. She led a leadership program with women's and men's back in 2000, I think it was 11. It actually showed me how to advocate for the community to get the things that we needed by applying for small grants and being able to get those grants to do work around the community. Just by being in that leadership group at that time, it had led me to go to other nonprofit organizations around school. So the first uh, organizing thing I done was organize parents to stop OUSD from closing schools in our districts. So the most thing in our community right now is being safe. I really realize as a Black woman raising men's in Oakland, it is very hard. But as an organizer, I can organize parents and families and community members around bringing safety back to our community. As you see behind me, I say safe community right there. I'm supporting Town Nights. It is an event that happens in the summertime, basketball games or tournaments and soccer games and just listening to music and vibing, dancing, dance contests. It's all about bringing safety to our community, giving them back the things that they deserve. Town Nights is my biggest thing, is because I get to hire 16 to 20 youth um, from in my neighborhood in West Oakland to advocate for them to have money to keep them out of trouble and keep them safe. How I define community development is partnership. I'm in many places. I'm in many people groups. I advocate for a lot of different things, but I do show up. Like Spark. Spark is San Pablo revitalization of the San Pablo corridor. That San Pablo corridor has a bunch of senior homes on it, but it also has a lot of mom and pop spots. And so those mom and pop spots have disappeared. It's a whole spot just sitting there right now that could be utilized. So there could be a farmer's market there. There could be a mom and pop small cafe there. There can actually be a health center in there, something, but we can think outside the box of what it can be. Right now, I think the main focus on community development is housing and mental health. We only have one mental health place in Oakland. Nobody else has nowhere else to go around mental health. I'm one of those ones who believe in therapy for the lost or anything to change your life, to have somebody to speak to. In our communities, there's a lot of loss. I lost my youngest son to gun violence in Oakland. People don't know that most parents have PTSD around the loss of their child. We should have local community spaces in the city of Oakland that's focused on mental health. A lot of the work is just showing up in certain spaces. A lot of folks are tired of going to meetings, but meetings are the main focus of understanding what a community needs. And I think a lot of people are focused on redeveloping Oakland, but they don't know how to tackle into that because everything takes money, everything takes a vision, but that vision has to be what the city of Oakland has. I'm not saying that I've always been perfect, but what I do know is I respect my community. I love my community. I love being here. This is our community. Um, and as the Hoover Foster Resident Action Council Chair, is my obligation as a community member to make the changes to bring us back to where we were.
To learn more about women of color on the front lines, visit shelterforce.org.